Welcome to another lecture of the course. This lecture is all about redirectors. We are going to learn what redirectors are exactly, how we can use them to create files from the command line, as well as how to combine multiple commands, and everything in between. What are redirectors? Usually, the only way to send input to the command line is with your keyboard. However, we can also send input or output using a redirector. A redirector is a special symbol that is used to, as the name suggests, redirect the input or output from one command to another. Let's take a look at a few ways we can use redirectors. Creating files. To create a file with the Windows command line, we are going to use the echo command along with a redirector. Echo is primarily used to print variables or strings to the command line, similar to print or console.writeLine in other languages. However, for now we are going to redirect its output and use it to create a file. You can create multiple types of files using echo. However, for this example, we are going to create a text file because it's the easiest to grasp. There are multiple types of redirectors, but for now we are going to use the greater than symbol, which will redirect the output of the echo command into a text file. Let's type echo, followed by the text we want our file to have, along with the greater than symbol, and the name of our file along with its extension. And our file has been created. But let's check if the contents of our file was created correctly as well. We could simply navigate to our directory from the Windows File Manager and open our file there. However, we can open our file from the command line simply by typing its name. The notepad will immediately launch and display the contents of our file. You can also view the contents of a file directly from the command line using the type command. Simply enter type followed by the name of the file we just created. The contents of our file will be immediately displayed. Using greater than, we'll only create a new file. To add text to an existing file, we need to type the greater than symbol twice. Once again, using the type command, we can see that our text was added successfully. In some instances, you might want to create an empty file. To do that, we are going to type echo, directly followed by a dot, the greater than symbol, and the name of our file. Let's use type to verify. And our file is indeed empty. Combining commands. In the Windows command line, you can enter multiple commands with one line of code. We used a redirector previously to redirect the output of the echo command into a file. This time, we are going to use a redirector to redirect from one command to another. Let's go through all the redirectors you can use to combine two commands. The most commonly used redirector is the double ampersand. It only runs the second command if the first runs successfully. Next up is the single ampersand. It runs the second command regardless if the first command returns an error or not. Then we have the double vertical bar, which only runs the second command if the first one fails. The single vertical bar, which redirects the output of the first command to the second. You can also combine multiple redirectors. Here is an example. If the first command runs successfully, command 2 will be run. If not, command 3 will be run instead. You can use any of the above redirectors or a combination of them to complete any task you wish. For example, to create a file, move it to a new folder, and view its contents, you need to type the following. Try using a combination of commands on your own using the redirectors you just learned, so that you can understand them properly. Summary. Use the echo command along with the greater than redirector to create files. Use type to view the contents of a text file directly from the command line. Make use of redirectors to run multiple commands in a single line. That's it! You now know how to use redirectors to create files and to combine multiple commands. This concludes our lecture. make sure you use the command prompt on your own and put to practice what you have learnt thus far. Until then, see you on the next lecture.